Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. With just hours to go before the Eswatini Revenue Service hosts its 2025 Client Appreciation Day, all eyes now turn to the evolving relationship between taxpayers as well as the institution that is tasked with collecting from them. A relationship that is, of course, increasingly been marked by collaboration, recognition, and digital innovation. Important buzzwords in our everyday. Now, in its third year, the event has grown into more than a ceremonial nod, but it is a strategic gesture that is, of course, signaling the ERS's commitment to rewarding integrity and consistency in tax compliance. Let's discuss now this development with the Commissioner General. We are celebrating compliance with partners powered by digital transformation. That is the theme. What that truly means for the taxpayer, for you, as well as the broader economy. Commissioner General of the ERS, Mr. Brighton Gambule, and the Director of Communications, Ndobe Godlamine, they're here in studio. Good afternoon. I must say, it's like we talked about it, that we should all be in shirts today. I love it. Let me start with you, Commissioner. CG, when we say appreciation, everybody loves being appreciated, right? And, now clients, especially when they hear that the ERS wants to appreciate them, what is it that we're talking about, and why is it now turned into an annual tradition?
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for having us here. And it's always a great opportunity to engage on our favorite topic and with our clients.
Yeah.
It is appreciation, it's recognition, it's saying thank you to our clients. Now, this is a culmination of activities over the last 12 months, because we are appreciating our clients for their compliance in the financial year 2024, April 2024 to March 2025.
Right.
And we are appreciating them for complying fully. This is voluntary compliance now. Voluntary compliance is about filing on time and paying on time and paying in full. So we are appreciating all those clients of ours for voluntarily complying to their tax and customs obligations. Now, we're doing this to recognize them and also to encourage others to also contribute and be responsible, contribute to the fiscus, and be responsible in making their contributions.
Yeah.
So for us, this is it's a way of life now.
Right.
It's at the core of our beliefs.
I love the fact that you say it's a way of life, because
yes,
it means it's become a lifestyle at the ERS. Now, coming to you, Ndobego, I can imagine the toiling around, preparation for this week, and of course the meetings, of course the campaigns, the outreach, all building up to the main event. I want to ask you, give us the picture. What's been happening in the lead up to the Client Appreciation Day?
Thank you, Sifiso, and good afternoon to our viewers. I think in the culmination to Friday's event, we have actually been recognizing our clients in our various service centers, in our border posts, with small tokens of appreciation, because we also want to show our clients that we interact with on a day-to-day, that we value them and we appreciate them as well. So that's been the hive of activity as we work our way up to our Client Appreciation Day main event.
Now, CG, of course, honoring businesses from 13 economic sectors is no small talk. If you really think about it and you put it into perspective, it's a broad sweep, if you like. I want to ask you, why go so wide with the recognition this year?
If we had a choice, we would recognize all of them. Right?
Yeah.
But now, because of resources and time, we had to come up with some criteria. So we're looking at all the sectors. The 13 you're talking about is the different sectors. We're looking at all the sectors, and in each sector, we look for the highest contributor that has voluntarily complied throughout the year. So within each sector, we're looking at the highest contributor and those that have filed and paid on time throughout the year. And we've decided that we should be as inclusive as we can, meaning we must just not look at the big sectors. So within each sector, we have segments. We have the large segment, we have medium segment, we have small, so that we are as inclusive as we can.
Certainly, I love the inclusive approach, and I can see Ndobeko agrees with you because she's nodding her head as well. And compliance can sometimes feel like a cold box-ticking exercise, if you like, but it's important to be celebrated, right? But to be rewarded becomes more importantly. I want to ask you, how are the winners chosen? And what exactly would you say sets the business apart as most compliant?
As I indicated earlier, you file on time.
On time.
You pay on time. Then you qualify.
Right.
Then within each of the segments, we look at those that contributed the most. So those that will be getting the recognition on the day can rest assured that we are acknowledging them for complying in full throughout the year, all 12 months of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is actually a massive achievement. And compliance in all the tax types, compliance in value-added tax, pay-as-you-earn, company tax, and any other withholding taxes that are involved.
And I'll come back to you now, Commissioner, but I do want to ask Ndobeko, because I've been seeing how busy you've been with regards to the outreach programs. How has that reception been like? How are people forthcoming?
Very. So Bafundzisa has done exceptionally well. I think it was an idea that we had embarked on as ERS to say, how can we intentionally educate our clients? Hence then the door-to-door visitations.
Right.
But we're getting, even from our social media pages, we're getting feedback to say, "Nfikanini zombots, nfikanini ngalana nalana." So I think we've started off with the corridor, and once we close off with that corridor, we'll then be entering other cities and also entering our rural communities, because the end of the entire campaign, we want to make sure that we have reached every single business within the country.
Yeah, and as we go for that drive, which Ndobeko is talking to, Commissioner, we are also awake to of course, the lingering challenges that exist. You talk of economic pressures, you talk of post-COVID-19 recovery, there's obviously rising costs. Talk to, the people who may be behind, Commissioner, who are struggling to comply.
All of them are our clients, and we love them, all of them. Those that are compliant will get recognition, etc.
Right.
Those that have not been able to be compliant, our arms are open. Our service centers are always ready to welcome them in. We have a number of initiatives that we have in place for them. The one such initiative that I want to bring up right now is the voluntary disclosure program. Now, this is a program that provides an opportunity for those that have not complied in full in the past, for them to come forward on their own. And the commitment or the undertaking on our side is that we will just allow them to pay the principal and, of course, the time value of money, but no penalties.
No chains and whips, and
no
I hope
penalty.
People at home
they come out on their own, no penalties.
Indeed. It's such a great initiative. No chains and whips, so do the needful, please. But perhaps let me come back to you one last time, Commissioner, before I come back to Ndobeko. I want to understand. 14.61 billion Malagan, yes, that's the number, and it's not just a revenue headline, right? It's a statement. Take us behind the figure. What is the link between the extraordinary collection as well as the culture of voluntary compliance that you've been building?
Let me just add one other very important detail to that number.
Right.
70% of it came on time.
Wow.
70% time and on their own. Now, at the back of this achievement is service. We've gone all out as an organization, delivering our compliance activities with a smile, prioritizing service, prioritizing connecting to our clients. We've also rolled out a number of systems that will automate compliance, meaning that do the compliance on the behalf of the client.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
And aggressively the education. The Bafundzisa that we're doing now is door-to-door. We've always rolled out education campaigns. We've rolled out education campaigns in town halls. We've rolled out education campaigns through virtual platforms. Lately, we've gone on Teams as well, Microsoft Teams, wherein we invite our clients to come in to unpack specific topics, per sessions. So all of that has yielded.
Right. The 70%. I mean, that's amazing. Because I was just doing the math myself. I'm not a numbers guy. You are the numbers people.
Yeah.
But 70% of 14.61 billion is 10.227 billion.
On time.
On time.
Yes.
That's a great fit.
On time.
Now, Ndobeko, coming back to you, everyone's excited now, and it's coming. Talk to them about how they can follow the proceedings.
Thanks, Fiso. I think we do understand that we can't have everyone attend the mainstay event. What we've made sure is to ensure that the event is live streamed, so it will be live streamed on our YouTube and our Facebook page. We do want to make sure that the country can follow the proceedings and ultimately be able to see who comes out as Eswatini's top and overall most compliant client.
Well, I want to let you guys go now, but Commissioner, anything you want to say to the client before I let you go?
Well, we want to say thank you. We are saying a big thank you, and this thank you is coming deep down.
Love it.
And also, on Friday,
Yeah.
The Minister of Finance will also get the opportunity to also say thank you to the nation, because the compliance to tax and customs applications is a contribution towards funding the government program. So it's towards nation building.
Yeah.
And by the way, taxes or revenue, domestic revenue mobilization is the most sustainable source of funding for the government. What are the other sources? Borrowing. But government borrows at some point they have to pay. How will they pay? From the domestic revenue.
Thank you so much, CG. Thank you so much, Director of Communications. That's it. Brighton Gambula, the CG of the ERS, with Ndobeko Dlamini, the Director of Communications. What I love the most about our conversation is the extraordinary collection that we have just learned about. That 70% is really, really, really charming, because if you think about it, when we talk compliance, it is very much synonymous with on time. You don't have to be backed. You don't have to be reminded. You know what you have to do. And therefore, you deserve to be celebrated and appreciated, and the ERS is doing just that. Let's go for that break. We have Stanley Lesbia for our market analysis after the break.